Hey guys, it's Sarah. Thank you so much for watching. So today I have my November empties. We're just gonna go through all the products I used up this month and talk about whether or not I enjoyed them, whether or not I would repurchase. So as always, let's go ahead and start with the makeup. So this month I had 3 makeup empties. Let's start with the Ulta Full Coverage Liquid Concealer. So this I had in the shade Light Cool. This is one of the lightest shades. I don't think the shade range on this is great, but the formula of this actually really grew on me. I feel like it actually did have pretty good coverage, and I think at first I didn't love it because I didn't like the way it blended out with a brush, which is how I normally would blend out my concealer, but I found that I actually really like it blended out with a sponge. I recently discovered the Ecotools sponge, and it blends out really nicely with that. This little small edge of this does a really good job blending out concealer, and I ended up actually really liking this concealer once I started using it with the sponge. So I feel like it has decent coverage. I wouldn't say it has completely full coverage. I don't know if I've ever discovered a concealer that actually has true full coverage, but I thought this had pretty good coverage, especially for my under eyes. I thought the shade was a good match for my skin tone. The real problem that I have with this is it's a terrible value. So you only get 0.08 fluid ounces of product in here, and it's kind of deceiving because it looks like a rather thick tube, but when you actually look down at the bottom, the tube that contains the product is really small, so most of this is like just clear plastic, and it kind of magnifies it to make it look bigger than it actually is. So you really only get about half of what you would normally get in a standard size concealer. I really flew through it because there just is so little product. Usually concealers take me forever to go through. I've had concealers that have lasted me over a year. This one lasted me maybe like 4 months of consistent use, so not a great value, and for that reason I don't think I'd recommend it, but it's not a bad concealer. Yeah, I think that pretty much sums up my thoughts on that. I also pretty much used up the Physicians Formula Eye Booster 2-in-1 Lash Boosting Eyeliner and Serum in the shade Ultra Black. This has been my go-to liquid eyeliner for a very long time. This is the second one of these that I've had. It's a product that I repurchased. I'm mostly getting rid of this just because I've had it for a really long time, and I don't think it would be smart to keep using it because I've had it for about a year now, I think, and I'm pretty sure that's longer than you're supposed to keep an eyeliner around. I also noticed that it is getting a little bit more sheer. It's not as opaque as it was before, so whoops. So I think it's about time to part ways with this. Really, really nice eyeliner. It's actually a brush tip, not a felt tip, so I feel like it just does a better job giving you like a smooth, even line because of that, and I really like it. Definitely recommend it. I think it's like $9 around there, but you can get it for a little cheaper at Walmart, I think. I haven't repurchased it yet because I actually wanted to try the NYX Epic Ink Liner, which I've also heard really good things about. It's really similar in terms of the pen style. It also has a brush tip, so I feel like I've only used that one once, I think, but yeah, this is definitely something I might repurchase again in the future. The last makeup product that I finished is the theBalm Mad Lash Mascara. I have been raving about this for the last several months. It's a really nice mascara. It has kind of a spiky rubber bristle brush, and it's a little bit curved, which I've actually grown to really like these curved wands because I feel like they really get in there and kind of lift the lashes. I don't curl my lashes, that's just not a thing that I do. So, but I feel like the curved wand really does kind of lift the lashes up. It just was extremely lengthening. It did do some volumizing as well. It's not like the most volumizing ever, but it's really lengthening, does a great job separating. It doesn't really smudge or flake unless you're like rubbing your eyes. Yeah, I'm really happy with this mascara. I feel like I'm hunching. Really happy with this mascara. I think that I may repurchase it. This is probably my favorite cruelty-free mascara that I've tried so far. Really big fan. But I'm actually now trying out the CoverGirl Supersizer Mascara. CoverGirl is now cruelty-free, and I think I like that one just as much as this one, and that one is a little bit cheaper than that. It's a lot cheaper than this at full price. The CoverGirl mascaras may be my go-to from now on, just because I know they have a lot of really popular, really good mascaras. One thing that I did use up, I'm really sad to see it go, is the Paula's Choice 10% Niacinamide Booster. This, it actually lasted quite a long time. It's in a little dropper bottle, and this is meant to help, I think, with like pores and texture, and just, niacinamide is supposed to just be a really good ingredient for your skin. It's vitamin B3 and vitamin B5. It says it's for all skin types, and I mean, I feel like this would be beneficial for pretty much anyone. It's pretty much just a straight up liquid. There were times when I would mix it in with my serum. You can do that, or you can mix it in with your moisturizer, but eventually I just started dropping it directly onto my face, like one section at a time, and rubbing it in that way because I felt like it was a little bit more potent that way, and I was seeing even more results doing it like that. So, but yeah, really nice. I really enjoyed this. This is definitely one of those products, and I've said this before about this product, but I feel like this is one of the few skincare products where I actually notice a difference. I especially notice like these pores right here around my nose. Those always tend to get really clogged and like, you know what I mean? But this did a really good job just smoothing out those pores and keeping them from getting clogged. I don't know how it does it, but it does a really good job. So this is kind of pricey. I think I probably will repurchase this eventually, hopefully on sale. I pretty much never buy Paula's Choice products full price because they have sales so frequently. So I'll wait for a sale and then I'll probably pick this up again. I also use this Trader Joe's Rich Hydrating Face Sheet Mask. I haven't tried a ton of sheet masks. I feel like the ones that I have tried have always just burned my skin. This one was no exception. This is meant to soothe and revitalize dull and tired skin. It says it has hyaluronic acid, honey, chamomile extract, turmeric extract, green tea, blah, 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 blah. It's a 100% cotton sheet mask. It has a natural cucumber fragrance. Definitely smelled very cucumbery. When I first put this on, it burned my skin like crazy. But then I did power through it, and after a couple minutes it stopped burning. So yeah, but I feel like anything that really burns your skin like that probably isn't great for it. But with that being said, after I took this off, I did notice my skin felt very nice and hydrated. This is one of those sheet masks where you leave it on for, I guess it says up to 20 minutes. So I did the full 20 minutes because I wanted to get like maximum benefits. And when I took it off, you're supposed to just kind of rub the serum, whatever's left over from the serum, into your skin. And I did feel like it definitely hydrated my skin really nicely. I didn't notice any long-term irritation that came from this, but the burning wasn't pleasant. So I don't think I would go and repurchase this again, but it was nice to try. I don't know. Yeah, it was just one of those fun things that you try when you're having like a self-care night. So that was what this was. And then I also finished the Burt's Bees Facial Cleansing Towelettes. These are the sensitive skin ones. They were fine. I don't know if this would actually be that great for sensitive skin because it has a lot of like fragrant ingredients. But these were fine. These were just as good as any makeup remover wipe. I feel like they're all about the same to me. Like no wipe is like that much better than any other. I pretty much only use these when I'm traveling or if I'm just like in a pinch, but I normally use the like makeup eraser wipes, the knockoff ones that I bought on Amazon. Those, all you need to do is like wet them with water and they remove your makeup. And those are reusable, so I feel like they're a little more cost effective and more environmentally friendly and all of that. So these are just kind of one of those things that I use on like less frequent occasions, but I usually do like to have wipes on hand just in case, or if I'm like filming and I'm like swatching a bunch or something like that. They're just good to have, but these were fine. They were just whatever, like they're just face wipes. I don't know. I don't get that excited about face wipes. Now we are on to some kind of miscellaneous products. I used up the Jason Powersmile Anticavity and Whitening toothpaste. I've been through many of these. This is a really nice cruelty-free toothpaste. I get them on Vitacost and they're just like, I think they're like $4 max, and it comes with 6 ounces of product, so it lasts a really long time. And so it's just a really like cost-effective, cruelty-free toothpaste option. This is the one with fluoride. They also make one without, depending on your preference, but really nice toothpaste. I feel like it does leave my mouth feeling very clean, which I've noticed some cruelty-free toothpastes don't. So this is a really great one, and I have already repurchased. In the dental category as well, I also finished using, I guess this is kind of a weird thing to include in an empties video, but I finished the Senzabamoo toothbrush. It's a bamboo toothbrush. This is my first experience with a bamboo toothbrush. I got this also on Vitacost. They have a couple of different bamboo toothbrush options, I think, unless this is the only one. I don't remember. But this was fine. It worked just like any other toothbrush, and I will be somehow removing the bristles and composting the handle. I haven't figured out how to remove the bristles yet, because you can't compost the bristles because they're like a nylon something or other. So, but yeah, nice toothbrush. I think I still like the preserve ones better. Those aren't bamboo, but they are made from recycled plastic, so it's like a little bit better than just regular toothbrushes. But I may repurchase this sometime on down the road. I just went to the dentist though, and of course they gave me a free toothbrush, so now I have that, and I also have a preserve one that I'm working on using right now. That didn't make any sense. But anyway, this was nice to have. I don't know, maybe I would try some other brands next time just to see But yeah, and then I also finished, this has been in many of my empties videos, but this is the Clear Conscience Multi-Purpose Contact Solution. This is pending on Logical Harmony, but it is Leaping Bunny certified. But this is just pretty much the only like cruelty-free contact solution I've been able to find. So this is the one I use. I've been through many bottles of this. I really wish they would get Logical Harmony certified though. I did email them and like encourage them to go through the Logical Harmony process, and I don't think they responded. But anyway, there's that. And then last but not least, I finished 3 candles. I don't know how I did that. I had several that I was working on all at once, and I'm home a lot because I work from home, and so pretty much whenever I am home, I usually have a candle burning in the background just because, I don't know, it makes my house more cozy, and I don't know, it's just nice, it's pleasant. So these are all A to Z candles. I've raved about A to Z candles. They are soy candles, vegan, cruelty-free. It's a small business run. I think it's based in Cincinnati, and I cannot recommend these enough. But this is the scent Falling Leaves. This was like the perfect fall scent. Yeah, I'm not even going to try to describe the scents because I'm terrible at that, but just imagine. I think it smells really similar to a Bath & Body Works candle. In fact, a lot of these candles are dupes for Bath & Body Works scents. So if you're looking for an alternative, check these out. But yeah, that was Falling Leaves. I also used up Apple Cider Donut. Oh my gosh, that was one of my favorites for sure. That smells so good. And then also Vanilla Chai, which is just like you would expect. Yeah, Vanilla Chai. Delicious. Definitely going to be placing another order for some like holiday scented candles. I saw that they came out with like a peppermint mocha. I'm gonna need like the big size of that one. They have a great scent throw, just as good, if not better, than Bath & Body Works. They're super strong. They fill up the whole apartment, and they're just so nice. So definitely recommend those. This brand actually isn't on Logical Harmony either, but I think because she's such a small business, I think small businesses just have a really hard time getting on Logical Harmony, unfortunately. And from what I know, she's been trying to get on there for a really long time, so hopefully she'll get approved soon. But until then, I mean, I have full confidence that this brand is cruelty-free. Just because it's such an indie brand, and I know she does a really good job making sure all of her suppliers don't test and all of that. So anyway, love that candle company. I always have to shout them out whenever I get a chance because it's just my favorite. So anyway, that's all for this month's empties. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was kind of a smaller empties, but that's kind of just the nature of doing them every month. But I like doing them every month because I don't have to hoard my trash for like a really long time. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, I would love to have you subscribe to my channel and stick around, and I will talk to you guys next time.